My whole full screen. Let's get it. All right. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bash, back again with a new video, yeah. Trade recap, market outlook for today, and just gonna go over the trades I took today personally. Today wasn't the best day, no news Monday. I should have known better. Although I had a couple of, back and forth with price action. And yeah, I did get my entries, I did get my model present itself, but at the same time, price was just high resistance, too much weeks back and forth. So there's nothing really to complain about, I just gotta wait. If I had, want to follow strict rules, if I want to follow strict rules, I probably would have just, closed the chart for today. I would have taken the trades. Probably would just come back tomorrow, hopefully we get a candle from CPI tomorrow and I look to take my trades. But yeah, nothing to complain about. I don't know, made a few money today, and yeah, it's part of the game. You just got to keep going. Yeah, let's get into it, man. So my first outlook for the day, my daily bias for today, I was bearish to be honest. I'll be real, because we had a large expansion to the upside, and you kind of just want to expect, because price is so deep in premium, so you don't really want to, you don't want to buy, the top. So I was bearish for today. I was looking for some shorts, and yeah, I did get my shorts, but price was just a little bit of back and forth, and I missed some kind of entries which I should have taken, but that's by the way. So just coming into the market, midnight open, we had a large expansion to the upside. This was my main target, this buy side right here. So my target got, so sorry, let me just make this load strong. So this was my main focus for the week, because we had a IVG right here, which we kind of, close above this bearish gap, and then we came down, retrace into the IVG. You can see the wicks, doing the damage, the body respecting the half of this IVG, and then from there we kind of hit this buy side right here, and a couple of equal highs, relative equal highs on the daily chart as well. So that was kind of my insight from price action today. That's what I wanna see. But although we kind of just, I didn't expect this bump, and with deep in premium. So I was looking for shots today. I don't want to buy the top and then get caught up in this, manipulation leg. Yeah. So that was my main focus for today. I'm just gonna drop to the first. I'm just gonna drop to the hourly chart and see if we get something there. So just for the previous week, like I said, we have a daily bearish fair value gap which got inversed, and you can see right here which was the close above. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see right here we had a pull back into this constant encroachment once and twice, and then from there we ran it up, took out some short-term low, or some short-term low right here. We took out this low, and then from there we gapped up from the new week, from the new coming week. So this was just for Monday's price action. And yeah, that was it. So I just dropped to the 15-minute chart, kind of just see what I saw. So yeah, just before market open today, we had a giant gap to the upside, a bullish fair value gap. So what I did in the morning was, I just mapped out my feed, just had my feed on this fair value gap right here from the first candle to the second candle, first week to the second week, if I'm not mistaken. So I drew up my fair value gap there. Oh, sorry, I drew up my feed. I measured the fair value gap to know the midpoint. And I ran some upper quadrants, lower quadrants, but I don't really use those, so I just take it off. All I need is just 50% tap, and then from there I get a reaction, and then I just look for a potential entry to the upside or downside. And yeah, that was it. So I drew my feed, and I was kind of looking at this low. My main focus for that, I'll take this off real quick, which I will put it back, but take it off real quick. So I did mark out my buy side right here. on my sell side, right? Yeah. So just go on to the 5 minute chart. So ideally, if you see a major gap right here, we have a giant gap. A lot of people will they'll sell the top right here. They'll sell the top. A lot of traders will chase this, and then price will just rebalance this one of these fair value gap, and then from there we get a manipulation leg. Take out this. So sorry, is it sell stops? Yeah, take out the sell stop. You know, fill in the fair value gap, and then stop run immediately. And from there we can get the room of which we did. So from here, price offer sell side and buy side. So buy side get run, and then from there we from the fair value gap a retracement into the fair value gap, and then from market open 9:30 we came down, we took out this low. So that was what I kind of just saw today. And from after the price struck this low, we kind of just consolidate, we break lower, take this low once more, and then from there we had a BPR. You see just one single pass candle, and sorry, a single Dowd candle, and then next to it a bullish candle to the upside, and they'll kind of consolidate, fill in this gap. From there, we bought off to this buy side right here at 705. So that's just it. So I'll go over the trades I took today. So as you can see, the market has just been, high resistance, too much weak for the past couple of weeks. Is not really easy to trade. So we have 8:30 open, 9:30 open. So market open right here. Like I said, I was waiting for a one side to sweep and see if I can get a potential entry from that area. So we had sell side swept right here. Price, breaks lower, took out this low. We had a major low right here, kind of just chopping around right there, and then we took out this low. And then from there, I was in college today. I didn't get to take this entry, and right at this area, Trump was picking as well. So I didn't, it's too risky to take trades. You know, price is manipulative. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't really know what's gonna, you might take a short or take a buy, and then immediately you see a spike candle, you get stopped out, and then you start to FOMO, you start to get emotional, which I personally I don't really, so I don't want to get involved. So I kind of just wait. So price kind of just chop around, chop around. So during lunch, I think yeah, during lunch. We chop around and I expect price no, we can't just stall around for like the whole day. Obviously, you're gonna get expansion from this area right here. So this, this whole choppy price action. I don't really expect price to just, keep chopping around till market close. Obviously, so I had to wait. So during lunch, I saw we had an SMT ES on the other side. Took out this low. So it was just something like this. Yeah, that was the SMT we had. So I was looking at this low. I was saying, is this a protector low? Is price gonna come down, manipulate, check out this low, and then I get stopped out? No? Or what's the case? So I wait lunch. So I had to wait. So sorry, I had to wait, and then immediately during lunch, price from the fair value gap, and then we pulled back into fair value gap. My entry would have been something like this. Call I reached 10 points per trade, so my entry would have been something like this. Obviously, if I would have taken from here, I would have had my stop underneath this week because that was a rejection week of this, bullish fair value gap. And then from there, you can look to target 9:30 opening price. One, that's a liquidity zone. Or 8:30 opening price. We didn't get that immediately, but we get the 9:30 opening price, which was right, yeah. So I'm gonna just take this off real quick. By the way, that's not the trades I take. So this was I saw this entry, but I kind of just don't trust it because it's been stalling around. I was expecting price to keep breaking lower, take out as low, and then just like we did right here, but you know they'll kind of just turn around on this BPR, and then we just break up to we had an expansion to the upside. So by the way, the trades I took today, so this was my first entry right, yeah. Yep. So this was my first entry right, yeah. So I had my stop just right on this. candles high, I was risking 10 points, and I was looking for sell side just at this low, which is 60 points, that's a that's a 6R. So I got in right on this candle, and then I was expecting price to just invest this. Immediately I saw this week, I knew I was gonna get stopped out. So, he had price came down, like it was gonna close, and then immediately big rejection, and then I got manipulated, got stopped out. So I had to wait. Again, if I get manipulated that way, I just have to wait. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to rush in, just, because if I know immediately I take a loss, my next execution is going to be a loss. So I had to wait. So I had to wait. As soon as I had to wait for like, I don't know, for like 5 minutes. So the price did chop around again, came down, respect this fair value gap once again. And then from there, we had a manipulation leg. We took out this highs now. So I was getting interested. I was okay. This is a good entry for me because we had an SMT right at this eyes with this, somewhere, yeah, we had an SMT, but it got invalidated. It got taken out on this candle right here, so I was kind of just interested. From there, I got my entry. I got my second entry right somewhere. Yeah, shows right. Yep, was it? Yeah, I got my entry right here, and I risked 10 points like I did, just like I do every time. Risk 10 points. I had my stop just somewhere there because I got in on this candle, so I got in on this, on this candle right here. Yeah, so there was a little fair value gap here, which got inverse, and if you look, if I zoom in a little bit, kind of just look clean, to be honest. That was literally the one of the best trades I've ever seen. I've ever taken, sorry. So we got a IFVG to the downside. Price came up, respect the subsequent approachment, whatever you want to call it. We didn't close back below. We just wick took our short MI right here. And then from there, price just breaks lower to this, breaks lower to take out this low, which was what I was like looking for the whole day. So that was my second entry. Did cover this loss, which I took earlier, 10 points. I was down 200 bucks. I had this entry, so immediately price breaks lower below this low. I moved my stop to break even. Moved my stop to break even there, and then the breaks lower. I took partial somewhere right here, and then I left my runner and made 300 bucks today. So pretty much not the best trade, but at least I made something today. I would say this trade is not. I'll give it a B plus setup. But this trade, this is a banger trade. This is an A plus setup. But I missed it, so it is what it is. You can't catch the play moves every time all day. Yeah, that was what I did for today. Market opened a while ago. I'm not trading Asia because I've had so much, you know, bad experience during Asia. I've blown so many accounts during Asia, so I don't try to, I don't mess with it. So yeah, that was what I did today. Pretty much today was high resistance. You can see price, kind of wiki chopping around. You can see if you traded this, you get chopped up. You might blow your account. You might take a short right here. Try to go up. You close the trade. You saw the price kind of going down again. You took a short, and then it comes back up. You get stopped out. I've been there, part of experience. I learned from it, and then I got my risk parameter set up now. I have everything. I don't just go into a trade. I don't do none of that anymore. I have to chill. I wait for my setup to present itself, and I take my trade. If it 10 points, 200 bucks. You know what I mean? If I reach 10 points on 50K account, I'm gonna have to lose 10 times just before I lose my account. And you're not gonna tell me with my strategy, which I know is a good strategy. I'm gonna lose 10 trades in a row. I mean, it's possible to lose 10 trades in a row, but come on. So yeah, that's just how I roll. And yeah, I'll show you my execution video. I'll show you real quick if I got the video. I should have the video. Mm, was it this? Should be this. Sorry, showing my execution video. Mm.
Oh, why my phone is glitching? What's wrong with this PC,
You know,
man?
my PC was kind of glitching there.
So,
I'll reduce the volume. My PC was glitching there, and you know, I used the top step chart to kind of just do my thing. My thing. I monitor my trades on TradeAway, and that's my entry. And you can see I'm currently up three. I'm currently up 400 bucks. You can see same entry which I said. And yeah, I traded my stop. I took partials right there, and then yeah, that was my entry today. You know, my face was a little bit wham, but yeah, that was it for today. That was what I did for today. That was my execution. That was my entry, and yeah. If you like the video, if you find the video helpful, if you learn anything from this video, uh, please subscribe, like, comment. You know, it's gonna keep me motivated. It's gonna keep me going. I'm not gonna stop. You know, I'll know like, oh, I have people that's really interested in my video. They watch my video, obviously. So why do I have to stop? You know, I just gotta keep making videos. And I have a Discord. You know, link in the description. If you want to join, it would be great. I would love it. So free, you can come. You know, I stream every PM. You can come. You can talk. You know, talk about life. Not even trading. Talk about anything related to life. Anything about your girlfriend. You get me. So yeah. That's it for today. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching the video. Once again, please subscribe, like, comment.